I'm Branda, in case you didn't know that.
I'm Nick.
And then we've got Josh here as well.
Special guest, Josh
Mhm.
Vago,
Mhm.
the Josh Vago.
So
Hey,
to start,
amazing to be here with you guys. Looking forward to this. I was really excited when I saw
Yeah.
this on my calendar. I was
yeah.
like, yes, can't wait.
So to start out, Josh, could you tell us a little bit about like who you are, what you do, and then you've also worked with Nick as well. I've coached with him. So tell us a little bit about your experience in our program.
Yeah, sure. Long story short, career-wise, I used to be a PE teacher. So just love running around, throwing footballs at little kids and just had a lot of fun with it. I eventually became a personal trainer myself. Went on and coached a bunch of people as an online coach. And, I was working with Nick and Branda on some of the business stuff and helping with marketing and technology and everything. And I just turned around and I look at Nick and I was like, hey, do you want to reverse the roles here? Like, I went through a massive transition where for a 2-year period of time, I moved from Ohio, Cleveland area to Bali, Indonesia. And that is 10,000 miles away from the suburb I grew up in Ohio. And that's a big transition. That's a big transition for someone's body to go through, a lot mentally, spiritually going on. Imagine getting on 4 different flights and then ending up on an island where you only know one person on the other side. So a lot of business opportunity and stress as well. And I wanted something to keep me grounded, keep me on track, keep me in a good mental and physical health space. And I just look at Nick and I go, hey, you want to reverse the roles here? I'll be the client, you be the coach. I remember I paid him up front. I was like, hey, let's do this. And we went on and had maybe the greatest 90-day transformation within my own journey as a guy that grew up playing sports and was already a personal trainer and did this for a living. If you haven't seen it already, I'm sure Nick and Branda can post or send through to you guys my day 0, day 30, or was it day 30, 60, 90, or 0, 30, whatever it was, 0, 45, 90. Crazy transformation, built a bunch of muscle, lost a bunch of body fat, and just kept myself grounded in the habits that they were teaching so that I could perform at my best at work each day. So very grateful for the experience. And that's why I wanted to jump on today to share it.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing. I have one small question just because I'm curious. When we worked together, that was back in old 2021. How have you kept up with things since then? How has everything stuck that I drilled into your head?
Yeah, totally stuck 100%. Because business-wise, things have only gotten crazier and crazier. When I went to Bali, I was technically a contractor or employee of the business that I was going to work with. And since then, I've actually purchased the company and now I'm the CEO of that business. So I've only had on paper more work, more stress, more responsibility, more risk. But yet, even since then, I think I ended up around 195 pounds. Today, I weighed in at about 209. But I just have more muscle mass around the same body fat I was. So I've just continued on the path, more muscle, less body fat, better performance in the gym. I've had several people stop me at the gym and say like, hey, what do you do? Do you compete in something? Like, who are you? What do you do? And I've gotten several of those questions and I'm like, no, I'm a regular guy that wants to look, feel, and operate at my best. And so I've been able to keep it up very, very much so, despite on paper, life getting crazier.
That is awesome.
Love that.
I think the only thing you'd add to that is just tell them who your coach was that got you there, and then you're set.
Yeah. Let me tell you about Nick and Branda Thornhill.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I love that. Well, cool. So then, going into trying to reach the goals that we have, just curious, what goals do you guys have that you're wanting to reach, say by like the end of the year or by this time next year? In the comments or in the chat here on Zoom, go ahead and put that in there. What are you wanting to achieve by the end of this year?
Yeah, please share. Don't be afraid. This is it's a safe space. We can talk about anything here. I like it. Massive legs.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Almost there. There we go. I like it.
So we've got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything. We got let's see, we got
more mobility.
Hang on, I'm setting it up. Yeah, so We got massive legs, less flabby muscles, less back fat, 200 pounds leaner than ever, mobility. Yeah, a little bit of everything all across the board. Appreciate the feedback. Absolutely. Cool.
Well, sweet. Well, we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and dive into this formula to ultimate strength that you've got here.
All right.
It was quite elaborate. When he first showed me this, I had come home and it was late at night. And
Yeah.
he looked at me and he goes, "I've been putting something together for the past couple hours. Can I show you?"
Yep.
And I said, "Yeah, sure." Not really knowing what he was going to show me. He showed me this and I said, "Nick, this is brilliant. Did you save this? Did you you need to like patent it or something? Because it was elaborate and beautiful and I want to share it with you guys today."
Yeah, it was one of those late night things that I put together just for fun because I had one of those light bulb spark of the moments. And
yeah.
apparently it was genius. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just
Absolutely.
share it. All right. So first thing when we share this, let me know when you can see it. You can shout out, you can put it in the chat. Let me know that you can see it.
Yep.
All righty, cool. So the first thing I want to share about this with this Nick Thornhill's formula to ultimate strength. The first thing I want to share is at some point in your free time, I encourage every single one of you on this call to try to draw a 4-circle Venn diagram. It's hilarious. I personally drew the 3-circle, no problem, but I can't for the life of me draw a 4-circle. So I had to Photoshop all this together. But
That's
anyways,
awesome.
yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, I just, that was my first thing I wanted to share is go ahead and try it, in your free time because it's hilarious. But anyway, so you're probably looking at this and thinking, holy crap, Nick, what did you throw together? So let me go ahead and explain the thought process and I'll go ahead and address every section as well. So I have been a personal trainer all of my adult life. I started about 18 or 19. I'm 27 now. I've had a decade's worth of experience of just sitting here and nerding out, studying different things, getting different certifications throughout the years, training different people, learning different things. Whenever I took the business online, that was, I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, the biggest challenge of my skills and ability as a personal trainer, because I had to convert everything in a whole new language. It was face to face. Now it was online. So this is an amalgamation of all I've learned with online and having to teach it so I can work with people across the entire freaking globe in Bali, Indonesia. So to me, this is everything you need to get ultimate strength or reach whatever goal you're wanting to reach. We had all different goals. We had mobility. We had a little less back fat. We had being leaner than ever. So there is some muscle growth and fat loss in there as well, which is essentially the either or of what everybody's trying to do. You're either trying to build muscle, lose fat, or maybe you're one of those that's trying to do both, which is completely fine too. This covers all of it. And this is kind of, in my opinion, my personal and professional opinion, the ultimate formula that'll cover everything, because so by covering everything, we block everything off into 4 different sections. Your training and nutrition, obviously, that's what everybody focuses on, working out and eating right, but also your mindset and lifestyle. Not only does your lifestyle, what you're doing out of the gym and out of the kitchen as well, need to be in line with what you're trying to do and be supplementing your training and nutrition. You also have to have the right headspace. It determines whether or not you actually go through with the right decisions, how consistent you are, and whether or not how wonderful or traumatizing the entire experience itself is. So when you utilize all pieces to the puzzle, you are able to accomplish more than you could ever imagine. And this is kind of somebody else is coming in. And this is, throughout my entire experience, and I'll even go back, it's been more than a decade. I actually started lifting weights at 12 years old. So I'd consider this awesome. They're both here.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider this my entire fitness journey, I would say I've done for the past 15, almost 16 years. And that's what I've learned is I hear people all the time, and I guess it's because I'm so far down the road and as skilled and as passionate as I am, it kind of pisses me off whenever I hear people say like, oh, I'm going to do it just by training and not fixing my eating, or I'm going to do it by eating and not fixing my training. You're shooting yourself in the foot and selling yourself short and setting yourself up for failure, because you're only using one piece of the puzzle. You need to use all 4, because if you only use one, you have to be perfect or more than perfect to get where you want to be using only one piece of the puzzle? And who here can be perfect or more than perfect 100% of the time?
Not me. Yeah, I can't do either.
Exactly. So nobody can do it. It's impossible. So this is why we utilize all four pieces of the puzzle. So we've got nutrition, training, lifestyle, mindset. So, and then you've got all the benefits of each thing, and then the combination of each thing as well. This hence why it's a jumbled mess of a 4-circle Venn diagram. So, you utilize training, you get longevity. You're going to be stronger for longer, have more endurance. Your joints are going to last longer. You're just going to stay younger for longer by training. And then when we have good nutrition, we're consistent. We have more gradual improvements with our physique, with our strength and conditioning, because we're fueling our body properly. When we have the right lifestyle, we have energy and focus. When we're out doing our walks, getting enough water in, sleeping enough, eating enough protein, like when we're actually focusing on the right lifestyle, like I said before, the outside the gym and kitchen area, the rest of your life, the other, 23 hours of the day. And if you
Yes.
throw meals in there, the other 21, 22 hours of the day, you'll have energy and focus. You'll just feel better because you'll be taking care of your body. And as well with mindset. Hang on. Unable to hear. Well, okay. Yep. Go ahead and try to reload.
Yeah.
And then with mindset, you'll have when you're in the right mindset, you understand, you're self-aware, you understand what you're trying to do, what it realistically requires. And when you're realistic about it and understand like the entire process, you're able to have more patience and consistency. So you see, just by themselves, these are the benefits you get. So then when you go deeper and you start mixing them together, you get more specific stuff. So when you have the right training and the right mindset towards training, you have a stronger mind-muscle connection. You're able to activate the muscles better, henceforth develop the muscles better. When you mix lifestyle and mindset, you end up with more discipline and freedom. You realize you have more time throughout your day. You have more focus and energy to focus on the right things more consistently over time. You can use them both to double down on each other. Same with lifestyle and nutrition. You end up with structure. There's so much more structure when you focus on your lifestyle and utilize it with nutrition. You can do so much more with the other two areas as well, just because you have structure. And anybody who's ever been through the program or has tried to do anything, utilize anything in any capacity, and they both successfully do training and nutrition, your training capacity is off the charts. You're a whole new person. You can take it to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, as crazy as this is, we get even deeper with everything. So then the other sections are when you mix 3 out of the 4 instead of 2 out of the 4. So just to reiterate and go, deeper down the spiral here, you put training, nutrition, and lifestyle together, you're going to have physical domination. When you're taking care of your body outside of the gym and kitchen, within the gym and kitchen, you are going to be physically dominant to your opponents, to whatever you're dealing with. You're going to progress. You're going to feel amazing physical domination. When you use nutrition, lifestyle, and mindset all together, you're going to have a great relationship with food. And that's super important. I mean, everybody can improve their relationship with food, and we must have a good relationship with food to move forward, to have in any capacity, to have any sort of strength, to have any sort of good health and strength conditioning with what we're trying to do. And then we just go around the circle here, or the big area of circles. You put lifestyle, mindset, and training together, you're going to have long-term gains because you're taking care of your body outside the gym, making sure it stays mobile, making sure it stays loose, you're recovering properly, maximizing that. Then last but not least here, you've got, once you utilize nutrition, training, and have the right mindset moving forward, you're going to be hitting those sweet PRs, personal records, hitting bigger numbers than you are before. This is how Jesselyn's going to go from the 170 to the 205. She's going to utilize lifestyle, mindset, and training, except we're going to throw nutrition in there as well. And this is how we get to ultimate strength. You utilize all 4 of these together, and you not only do you get to enjoy everything in every single section, you get to enjoy the ultimate strength as well. Ultimate strength will get you, obviously, if your goal is strength, ultimate strength right there. If you're like me and you just want that ultimate strength, there's what you want right there. If you're wanting bigger, stronger muscles, going for ultimate strength will help build the muscles and build the mass you need, because it just it's not exactly hand in hand, but you're not going to stay skinny and be strong. You're going to grow with it.
Mhm.
Or if you're trying to lose weight and lean out, cut the body fat, because it's not that you're necessarily trying to lose weight. You're just trying to get rid of unwanted body fat. New way to think of it there. Ultimate Strength will get you there too. You focus on lifting the weights properly and having good form, good tempo, and actually putting more weight on the bar and focus on getting stronger. That's going to help you grow bigger muscles that are very energy, water, and oxygen dependent, that are going to help you burn more calories just throughout the day. And then you're going to start being able to burn a little bit more calories with bigger muscles, lifting heavier weights throughout the workouts. And it kind of all spirals and all encompasses together so you can lose weight and burn the fat. So really, whatever you're trying to do can be accomplished with this formula. Yeah, we put Ultimate Strength in the middle, but that's the cool part about this formula is I truly, this is why it was the light bulb amazing moment that Brando wanted me to share with everybody in the world, is simply because whatever you're wanting to achieve physically with your strength and conditioning, it can all be achieved by focusing on the full piece, all 4 pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a mouthful.
Well, don't you think, because I'm coming up on about 20,000 people I've worked with, I believe strength is our duty and our responsibility as people to embody and to practice.
Hmm.
You know why? Because other people are depending on us.
Absolutely.
My team needs me. My little brother needs me. When I'm married, my wife will need me. When I have kids, my kids will need me. My community needs me. My church needs me. And if I'm weak and pathetic, then I'm not in alignment with what Joshua, my name, Joshua 1:9 says. We're called to be strong and courageous, not weak and pathetic. And so I always hold myself accountable to, hey, it's not just about me. It's not about, oh, I'm tired today. Oh, I'm not going to make it to the gym. Oh, I'd rather eat this than that. I get out of my own way a lot of times by thinking and considering about my duty and responsibility to be strong for others.
Absolutely.
And I think that's really powerful because I don't really mind letting myself down.
Yeah.
Like, all right, whatever. Try again tomorrow. But when I motivate myself by leveraging my duty and responsibility to others.
Absolutely. Well, and we want to be prepared to do whatever it is that we need to do. So being able to, if someone needed help, cleaning rubble off of from like storms, we have tornadoes that come through, we have these hurricanes that come through. Would you be physically able to go and help clear debris? Would you be physically able to help rebuild someone's house if something happened? Being physically able to do those things could be the difference between blessing somebody, you know?
Absolutely. And doing what you're called to do and all that good stuff as well. And, I want to go ahead and say this too, because like this is just where my kind of head's going. And I'm not at all trying to get political when we say this, but, we're always trying to talk about doing better as a society and doing better and making the world a better place. It starts with you. It starts with the person yourself. This is, focusing on getting better and stronger yourself is the first step to fixing these problems.
Yeah.
Strength is never a weakness.
Absolutely not. And strength keeps you alive. Like, fun fact for everybody here on the chat. Do you realize that if you lose your grip strength, you're pretty much dead? If you lose your ability to grip anything at all, think about how we grip everything. Josh just used his grip to take a drink of water. You used your grip to take the mouse and click on this to get on this Zoom call. Use the mouse to open the door. Use your grip to open the door. I'm sorry, to open a door to the house, to open the door to the car, to twist the key. If you lose your grip, you're dead. So strength is, can and is in a lot of situations, life or death.
Yeah, it's vital. Yeah. So in sharing
I've got a question. I'm just super curious. Sorry. Could you guys throw in the chat which of the 4 areas you believe you would like the most support with or need the most help with? Nutrition, training, lifestyle, or mindset?
Absolutely.
Throw in the chat which one we can support you the most with, either now or on the call that you guys will book in for later. I'm just curious.
Yeah, for sure. We've shared all this precious info. Oh, sorry. It's probably sharing the chat, isn't it?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Nutrition,
mindset, absolutely.
all of them. I understand that.
All of them. That's okay.
Yep.
I was thinking to myself, all of them right now, because I'm trying to improve in all of them. Mindset, absolutely. Strength starts with a thought. It's all in the mind. So
Yeah, that's really interesting.
yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
Training and lifestyle, understandable. When
Yep.
you know, when you use different pieces of the puzzle, if you're getting better at all four pieces, then the sum of its parts is going to be even better as well. So
Mm-hmm.
appreciate all everybody's openness and honesty as well. I know that sometimes you may not like to admit these things, but that's okay, because that's
Yeah.
how we get better, is admitting what we need to improve upon.
Well, I mean, that was me, right? If you remember back, it's like I always trained, I always ate relatively healthy. I don't drink alcohol. I've never abused any sort of substance in my life. However, because work got so crazy and I was making that big move, the lifestyle is kind of what took a back seat, and that's what led me to be a little under rested, a little bit overstressed, a little bit like out of control. So it's like even at a high level, a guy that coaches other people for a living can nail the nutrition and training and have a good mindset. But even one component part of this lagging behind really slows down the whole vehicle from getting to where you want to get to. It's
Oh
really
yeah.
interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Got to have all four wheels to drive straight, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the perfect analogy for this. I tried to simplify it and put it as few areas as I could, but I think these four main areas you focus on and you can achieve whatever you want.
Yeah. That quest for
Also,
dopamine.
the quest for dopamine.
Yep.
Understand that for sure.
Yeah. Well, awesome. We've shown you all the different parts that go into reaching your goals. So now let's put together and piece together a plan for you to achieve those goals. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop a link inside of the chat.
Yeah, let me stop sharing so I can get it all logged in first.
And if you guys could take this.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Put copy at the top instead of edit.
Okay. Is it /copy or do we?
Yeah, /copy. Oh.
No.
Go back, erase, edit, and then put copy.
Okay.
So we're gonna put this in the link in the comments. Copy and paste this.
It's copy now.
Okay.
Is that okay, or should I go back? Give me just a second, please. Excuse the technical difficulties.
Yep. Copy and paste that whole thing.
Now, just
Just
this.
that link.
Okay.
And then we'll put that in the chat. If you guys could get this, have this on there as a Google Doc, and we're gonna fill this out together.
Everyone. There we go.
Sweet. So comment done.
Can
that
you
when-
guys I just clicked on it. Can you guys change the share settings so that everyone with the link can edit?
Yeah,
It's asking me to request access.
Okay, cool.
Okay, everyone in a link. Give me just a second.
The viewer. Editor.
Does that work?
Yeah, then go ahead and do the copy thing again.
Okay.
And then copy and paste, put that new link in.
Okay, could put the new link in. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for your patience, everybody. Then everyone. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, let us know if that one works.
Yeah. So everyone can just click on make a copy and you'll have your own copy of this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and share screen as well, and we'll all go through it together.
Yeah.
I'll make sure Lana can get hers as well.
Yeah. So if this one's a good one, I'll resend it.
Yeah, resend that one to her.
She in yet? Yep, she's in.
Lana, we're
Sweet.
sending you the link to get this exercise we're going to go through. So go ahead and click on that link and open it up, make a copy of it, and we'll go through it together.
Yeah, let me know that you get. Yep, let us know that you got it. Should be good
You
there.
guys hear me at all?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. All right, so I'll get that done.
Yes, we're good.
So once you guys have it up and ready,
Yeah,
to
let,
fill out, comment, put in the chat, put done.
yeah, let
That
us
way they
all
have
know
it.
so we know we can move forward. We want to make sure nobody gets left behind. Cool. Thank you.
Sweet.
Well, I don't know how to get to the chat on my phone, so
Okay.
you can just send it to me later. It's fine. I can mark. I'm used to doing those with phone meetings. We're good.
Okay. I'll send it. I'll send the link to you in the Messenger.
I was gonna say
That's fine.
I can do that really quick.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right.
That would
gi-
be great. Thank
yeah,
you.
give me
Yeah,
just a
for sure.
second.
Mhm.
All right, this one.
Yep.
That should be the right one. All right, sent to your Facebook Messenger.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Of
for sure.
course.
Needs access. 1 second.
Spelling listens to.
Ha 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 ha.
Don't we all in this day and age?
Yeah.
So, is it what do I need to do on mine to get help with access?
He should have access now. If you refresh, maybe I just granted access.
Okay. So we're good.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mine says unable to open the file at this time when I go to make a copy. But I don't want to hold everyone else up, so we can get it later if that's easier.
Yeah. Go ahead and share the screen with the intensive on.
All righty.
That way they can see what it is too.
Yep. I think this is it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it'll look like this. Matt, were you able to get this? Okay, he's got it. Can't get it.
Okay.
Okay, also we'll send that to him as well over Messenger.
Messenger. Okay. So is it this one?
Hmm.
Okay. There we go.
Cool. Okay, he's just seeing what we're posting there. We'll go through it all. We're gonna
Thanks.
have you guys also be active with answering this as well in the chats as well. Yep.
Okay.
So you can answer it with us as we go too if you're not able to open it up.
Yeah, and even good old pen and paper works too.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what I live by.
Hmm.
Okay, so that should be the right one. That work?
We'll see if that works for him. If not, like Josh said, we can just you can write down a piece of paper if
Yep.
needed.
Yep.
Well, cool. Let's go ahead and get through this then.
Make a copy, make sure it's copies made and everything too.
So starting off, we're just going to we're going to work backwards, and we're going to start by rating each area of our life. 1 through 10. 1 being not so good, 10 being amazing and wonderful.
Mhm.
I know
And
we
you're
can't
not
be
allowed to
perfect,
choose
but-
7.
Yeah, the one rule is you can't choose 7 because that's a cop-out number.
It's a
Yeah.
cop out number 7. In other words,
Ouch.
siete. 7 has been, it currently is, and always will be a cop out number. I'll take that to my grave.
Yeah.
It's my
Sorry.
favorite number my whole life.
I know.
That's scary.
Sorry. That's
Ouch.
that is our unwritten rule here. And it has got
Don't
but
share that with my patients. I'll never hear the end of it.
I don't know. It gets us results. That's all I'm saying. It has gotten us results by throwing out 7. We get to the bottom of things here.
No.
7 is
What
the
am I
holy
gonna do
number.
with
for-
myself?
7 is the holy number. All right, I can't debate with that.
I can't either. It is
debate
holy.
with that.
It is holy. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
So cool.
Ouch.
So starting off, your love
Anyway.
relationships. This could be your spouse. This could be even your well, I guess really just your spouse, especially your or like your relationships that you have with your people. A scale of 1 to 10. If you don't want to share this in the chat, you don't have to.
It doesn't have to be romantic though, right? Since
No.
that's currently
Yeah.
nothing for the last 5 years. Okay. Just
Yeah, it
saying.
doesn't have to
Hey,
be
you have to
romantic.
you have to focus on your work, if you're going to
Exactly.
build up the patient schedule. It's just
Yes.
okay.
And then our friendships, rate that 1 to 10. And your family.
Let's see. Oh, I can just do it right here.
Yeah,
Fill
go
it
ahead and
right
do
here.
yours.
All right, cool. I'll fill mine out. Everybody can just watch. So love relationship, 13. Friendships, I'm gonna go ahead and say 6 because it's probably not as good as 8, and you can't choose 7.
Mm-hmm.
Just living by my own rules here, practicing what I preach. Am I right?
Yeah.
Family. I feel like we're doing pretty good. I gotta be careful. My parents are on the call. Obviously a 10. What could I say? Adventures. I moved out of my hometown finally. We gotta say that's like a 10. Oh, that's a 19.
This is technically a scale of 1 to 10. So 10 being great, 1 being not good at all, needs lots of improvement. The only
Yeah.
rule is you can't use 7.
I throw 13 in there because I love my wife and I'm having
Yeah.
We'll just say 10. How about that? I'm saying
So you
because
don't want to sleep on the couch is what I heard.
well,
Good.
I can't tell you everything. We don't have enough time for this call. All I can say is I've been through a lot in the past year or so, and she stuck with me through it all.
I'm still here, so I guess it's
Yep.
a 13 for sure.
Yeah, so I reserve the right to put that as a 13.
Fair enough.
Environment. I feel like I've done a lot to improve my environment, and I've worked on that. We'll call that an 8. Area of life.
So these are your areas of life: mind, spiritual,
Oh, so we're
health,
doing yours
fitness,
now.
financial. No.
Oh,
we can
still
do
mine.
yours.
Still mine. Okay, so my
So your
mind.
mindset. How would you rate your mindset on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay, hear me out. It's a 6. Not that it's bad, but there's a lot of room I could improve there.
There's always room for improvement.
Spiritual. I'm gonna just say right now, my faith is deepened with all that I've had to deal with.
But it
So,
also could.
but it could also be
Yeah.
improved. There. Just know that I considered it as a 9, but there is a vast distance between 9 and 10. Vast.
Justin, that's great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not allowed to say what I want to put. Let's see. Health and fitness. Okay, personally, let's see. We are slowly fixing my stomach issues, so I think we're getting there. We're gonna call that a 6.
We're going through a parasite cleanse right now for the ones that don't know. So we're
And it
trying
hasn't
to-
killed me yet.
Yeah, we're getting through that, and they've got all these die-off symptoms that we're dealing with too. So super fun. If you ever want to know all the details of what it's like to go through a parasite cleanse, we'll let you know once we're done.
Yeah, I could write a book on it. Week 1 and 2, horrible joint pain, chest pains, anxiety and depression. Week 2 to 4, I don't remember. I slept through all of it.
A lot of sleeping.
Financial. You know what? I'm gonna put it as a 5. Because it's like right there in the middle.
And there's always room for improvement. And business.
Business is a
Yeah,
little
what-
unfair.
How's your work life?
Business is a little unfair because it's been quite the adventure and there's not quite a scale for that.
You're right.
Honestly, we'll go ahead and put business as, I don't know.
I'd say an 8. say
Okay,
an 8.
we've separated business and financial, so I was gonna say 8, anywhere between 8 and 10, because like it has been a crazy, amazing adventure.
Oh yeah.
We'll go ahead and say it's a 8. All right.
So what are the 3 main areas that you'd like to focus on improving in the next 12 months? Go ahead and put those in the chat too. I'd like to see those.
Yes. So for mine, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna just steal my own notes and go with 3 out of the 4 areas I think I need to work on most. So training, gonna get back in the swing of things. Work on the old mindset, because we can always work on that. And the last one, believe it or not, is lifestyle. I think the one thing we're good at is you're an excellent cook and you take good care of making sure I'm well fed. So like my nutrition's on point. Out of all the areas, I just need to focus on everything but nutrition. Nutrition is what has probably carried me. So what does a win look like for the next 12 months?
Hang on, I want to hear more about what you guys are wanting to focus on.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear them.
Health, finances, business.
Yep.
Nice,
Throw them all
apply
in there.
practice.
Throwing them all in there.
Love that.
Being unapologetically you. Throw it in the chat.
Financial, spiritual, love relationships.
There you go.
Spiritual, financial, love relationships. Nice.
Spiritual, financial, health, and fitness. There you go. Branching out. Whoosh.
God,
Yes.
I feel bad. I'm the only one that doesn't want to expand love relationships. Man, what does that say about me? Yeah.
That you are focused on other
Ah,
things,
Maybe
and
you have
that
a
is
strong
perfectly acceptable.
Relationship and love.
That's true.
I do with my family.
See,
Yes,
it
and
works. It
friends.
works. It's all about the way you think about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's right. Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with deciding to focus in on other things.
Being able to
Thank
return
you.
to
I
a
just-
center point in
Just
difficult
wish my
times.
family would understand that.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Hey, you looked at what I wanted to focus on. I didn't say love relationships. I said training, mindset, and lifestyle.
Taylor, you and I need to talk.
Yeah, love relationships is a trap. Get a cat.
There you
I
go.
have a dog. Does that count? We do Wounded Warrior trips. Does that count?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that counts. Cat's number one. I love that. Well, cool. So then what does a win look like for the next 12 months? What would it look like for you to have a win in these areas? Getting a cat.
I have those.
I feel like we're getting a little sidetracked.
Sorry.
All right. What does a win look like for me personally in the next 12 months?
Within your training mindset and lifestyle.
Within my training, mindset, and lifestyle.
Making my relationships feeling unboring. Okay. Okay. Being financially stable and trusting Yahweh. Same. Being someone who is committed to exercising. I love that.
There we go.
Self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Come on, keep them coming. Let us know. I got to hear all of them.
Yeah.
Spill the tea. As I'm still trying to come up with mine as well. What does a win look like in 12 months? I don't know.
You
Okay.
got this.
Sometime this year, even if it kills me.
That's awesome, Lana. Love that.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
There we go. I love it. All right, the second one. So that's training. What would the other
So
ones
mindset.
be?
A mindset win. Almost spilled water. Yeah, that counts as tea, right?
Becoming mentally stable again. Just kidding. I don't know what to put here. Let's see. Actually, no. Mindset like a steel trap. There we go.
I like that.
Yeah. Be just iron will, nerves of steel.
Self-love.
Self-love, lifestyle.
Love more than a cat. Yeah.
Lifestyle. I said this the other day in a video. Psychotically consistent.
Mm.
And I stand by that.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Meeting my Tony and body shaping goals.
Losing the rest
Lose
of
the
weight
rest of
from
the weight
last
from
year.
Medications.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hard getting old. Y'all are young, so you don't even know yet, but it sucks. Midlife sucks. I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Taylor down there has got she's got a vitamin tray for all the week with all the vitamins she takes.
I
Yep,
do
there it
take my
is.
vitamins.
Yep, she's got a whole week tray. Yeah, Nick's got one
Nice.
too.
Oh,
Mine's
okay.
too
so there's
small.
someone
I
close
have to get
me.
a bigger
Okay, thank you,
one.
Matt.
Yeah. Who's to say we're not already at our midlives?
Yeah, who knows?
Is this the
So
start
my
of the crisis?
45th is coming up in like 2 weeks. or-
Amen.
no, it's next
Amen,
Fri-
Taylor.
It's
It's a
next
mindset.
Friday, so yes.
Amen.
Awesome.
Amen, Taylor. It's a mindset. You're only as old as you feel. Personally, I'm 27
Mhm.
years old. I stopped aging 2 years ago. My brain fully developed, and that was all I needed. I'm forever physically 25.
People just say you're 25 and then you're so many years of wisdom.
25 and Holden.
Yes.
25 and Holden.
I can't even say that. I turn 23 next week.
I'm mentally 65, and I'm really upset that they don't accept that for senior citizen discounts at IHOP.
That's what I'm saying.
It is very sad. Well, cool. So after experiencing these wins and being able to
I'm
reach
mentally
those,
too. Hey,
I get that.
I just love and appreciate your honesty.
I get that.
Yeah.
After seeing these wins, how would you celebrate? Seeing the
Yeah. How would
improvements in
I
these area?
celebrate? Okay. So can I go off of the 3 I just answered?
Yes.
Okay.
How would you celebrate seeing those wins and meeting those wins with those specific 3 areas?
Well,
Do something I love, grab a drink, karaoke, praise God. Yes, proposing is always good.
there you go.
I need ideas for this one. How would I celebrate? We went axe throwing a few weeks ago. That'd be a good way to celebrate.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to physically be able to do that, go do something. Yeah, have a dance party. Go, yeah, rock climbing. Maybe do something that would be physically exerting that you wouldn't have been able to do before, but now you can. Maybe go making memories, seeing something.
Mhm.
Maybe it's taking a bubble bath because you don't do that very often, or sitting in a nice hot tub and spoiling yourself. Yes. Say exploring is always fun. Or maybe it's even going out to dinner with your loved ones. We like to have guinea pig dinners in my family, so it's like where everyone tries a new recipe for the first time and we're all their guinea pigs and we try their food for the first time and see how it goes, and we like to do those. Those are always fun.
Okay. So to start off, I'm gonna start backwards. And once I achieve my psychotically consistency, enjoy the benefits. I know that sounds dumb of
No, it's not,
being,
though.
yeah, but I was gonna say like, I mean, that's half the fun is just,
Feeling better.
is feeling better. And if I can be as consistent as I want to be, drink my gallon of water, get my 3 10-minute walks in, sleep like I need to, get my protein. And if I'm able to do what I need to, yeah, embrace it. Exactly. I'll get that's just the spoils of what you earned.
Yeah.
Mindset like a steel trap. Let's see. Second honeymoon.
Yeah.
And then for the 600-pound deadlift, you are all gonna love this. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Rehabilitate myself to do it again and again, because it'll probably, it's not like I'm gonna hurt myself, but I'm gonna feel it.
That'd be where the hot tub would come in.
Yeah.
Or maybe
say,
go getting a
Well, I was
massage.
gonna
or
say
something.
we've picked up and I've worked with feeling that much weight. It's just picking it all up from the floor and doing that for realsies is when I'm finally strong enough to do it. It's gonna feel pretty good.
Yeah. Well, cool. So now we're going to be moving on to this. Typically we put it together a to-do list. This time we're going to put together a not
A
to-do
not
list.
to do list.
So what is the list of things that you are not going to do?
Yeah. So what are you going to cut out? What are things that you're not going to do in order to make sure that you do reach these goals?
You're not going to do crack. That's good. That's good. That's a good start.
We appreciate that.
Yep. Not hit snooze.
There you go. Let's see. What am I not going to do? I'm not going to be disorganized.
Mm.
Nope. Not going to
Give up.
not going
give
to
up.
take days off.
Yeah.
Not going to give up. Not going to skip workouts. Make excuses for gym days. Amen. Make excuses. Shamelessly stealing that one.
Mhm.
Not be careless. Absolutely. You know,
Mhm.
be careful, not careless.
Mhm. And you don't have to fill out all these, but if you can, do it.
Don't be distracted. I'm not going to I'm not going to make emotional decisions.
It's a good one.
Can't spell. It's okay. I need
Okay, neither could Justin.
Yeah. We're part of the not spelling gang.
Yes. 5 things I want. Only what I need. Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Live on only 80% of the income. Financial freedom. Meditate daily.
There you
Gratitude
go.
list daily. Yep.
Not going to, I'm just going to piggyback off of that. Skip prayer and devotion.
Yep. Having that's going to keep your head in the right mind space,
Yeah.
and that'll help your mindset a lot. Keep you grounded.
I'm not going to brood on what is bothering me. Just let it go.
Not
Yep.
going to not eat if I'm just not hungry or don't know what to eat. Yep.
Not go off
That's
the
me.
nutrition protocol.
Does anybody else have times where they just don't know what to eat, so they don't eat? Is anyone else like that?
Yep.
Yeah. I understand that. Yep. Procrastinate. Let sin take over my life. Give in to old addictions. Plan to not exercise. Eating fatty stuff every day. Do the same old things. Not be a gentleman.
I like it.
I
like
love
it.
that.
Yeah, you got a
Prideful.
whole list now. You know your boundaries. This is good.
Matt does not struggle with not knowing what to eat. That's good though, because then you at least eat. Some of us are not eating. So
Yeah. A lot of people don't eat enough. Some people eat too much. We just got to find where we need to be. Understandable.
find that happy medium.
I wonder if it's not personal or like purposeful, if sometimes we just get so busy, so we
Mm.
have to fit it in. Because I know that's
Yep.
that's me. Like
Oh yeah.
with my patient schedule, I get to work at 8. Sometimes I don't get off at 6. I forget
Yeah.
to eat. Sometimes I'm like, should I even eat? Your
Yeah.
body just gets accustomed to it, and then you go
I-
into that,
I
that
will give,
hibernation.
yeah, I would like to give everybody a short, hilarious story. I used to forget to eat all the time whenever I graduated high school because I was so used to getting lunch every day and getting fed certain times a day. And then
That's
I ended
funny.
up like on my days I wasn't working, whenever I was at home alone. And it's like, oh crap, I gotta eat or I'm gonna starve to death.
Yeah. It happens, man. That's a real problem.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I
I'm
get
also
it.
hungry right now. So
Just told my roommate we should eat. I feel that.
yes.
I'm now thinking about food. Sorry guys.
Let's get your pizza. Yeah.
Let's get a group.
Well, I'll eat it virtually. It'll be
There
great.
you go. Yeah.
Cool. So now let's look at the what are the top 3 things that
Yeah.
we want to
Out of the list, what's the top 3 that you know you need to like quit? Out of the what are the top 3?
Yeah.
For me, oh no. I have to
Pick just 3.
Yeah. I have to pick just 3, yeah. Okay, so if we're going number 1, just gotta be unapologetically me.
Yeah.
Brood on what's bothering me. I don't let it go. That's the main thing. Don't get distracted.
Hmm.
And I need to get organized. So quit being disorganized. There we go.
What are your guys' top 3 things?
Yeah, what are your top 3? You have all seen what my top 3 are. You ought to share yours. Procrastinate. Oh,
Mm.
why didn't I put that on there? Oh, that was probably the word I was looking for, but I used every other word besides procrastination.
Yeah. Being stubborn on things you don't matter. Giving into old addictions.
Bro, you just keep hitting the nail on the head, man.
Mhm. We can take meds, skip gym days, eat before bed. Ooh, yep, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Be a workaholic, hit snooze and sleep routine. Mm.
Now what? Well, next action.
We'll wait for a couple more.
Yeah, let's wait for a couple more for sure. Snooze button number 1. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
You know what you need to focus on now.
Being disciplined and actually getting up when your alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I typically work out. So if I hit it and my hour's gone, I'm like, ugh. And then that guilt comes in and then that cycle starts. So yeah.
Yep. Then you're already off to a bad start in your day because then you're like, I already broke a
Exactly.
commitment. And so what else am I gonna break today? You know?
Yeah.
Josh
So
over
you
here.
set
Josh over here hitting stuff out of the park, taking life too seriously. You guys want to just come over here? You and Justin want to just come over here and write this for me since you know me so well?
That was our plan before the call. Actually, this is actually an attempt at dethroning what you've built.
Is this an intervention?
Yeah, no. No,
You
I
caught
don't know
us.
myself too well. I know what I struggle with, and I could always struggle with more. It's another reminder later down the road, but it's like the stuff I struggle with the most that I haven't conquered yet. I always trying, because procrastination leads into giving into an addiction, tempted with that. And that leads to me being tired and angry and stubborn, and it all leads into each other, and it's a mess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's the crappy part. It's usually a pretty slippery slope.
Yeah. And that's where discipline comes
It's
in.
like a water slide.
Yes. We all need to destroy self-doubt.
Amen.
Cool. So then now we're gonna write in 3 actions. The next actions to improve on these things. We've talked about what we're not gonna do. So now what are the actions to not do these things?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Been very impressed with everybody's self-awareness. That's the
Yeah.
thing. A lot of people know what they need to be doing. They're just not doing it.
Yeah. Most of us know deep down inside, and some of us just don't want to admit it. I know I have things that it'll take months before I decide that I want to actually admit to myself that that's something that I need to work on and that I do need to improve. So being able to just recognize that has already taken a huge step.
Yep. Most people know what they need to do, but they don't do it. But fear not, because that's why we're here.
Yeah. So what are your next actions?
What are my next actions? So let's see. Survive this cleanse.
Yeah.
That's debatable. You laugh.
I do laugh.
I've been through some things. Let's see. Survive the cleanse on the inside before anything can change on the outside. Absolutely. It all starts in here.
You're doing a cleanse too, Justin? You doing a parasite cleanse? Yep. I get that.
Then my next actions on that is to
Nice.
get psychotically consistent with my habits, because then
Yeah.
that's the basis of everything. Then my next actions after that will be,
How do you not get distracted? Wouldn't that be the next thing?
oh yeah, what are my next actions on each of them? Okay.
Yeah, on these.
Okay, on the
your
top
main
three.
three.
I get what you're saying now. I was like next actions on everything. So yeah, survive the cleanse on brooding on what's bothering me. So that one was 100%.
Mhm.
Let's see. How am I not gonna get distracted? Let's see. Honestly, a lot of that will come with it once I'm done with the cleanse.
You're right though.
Yeah. Be more disciplined. I
Mhm.
think that's honestly just the best. Let's just be honest. It'll be work if I'm more disciplined. However you spell that word.
What do we think? Like, shoot this down if it's stupid. What if we all put some sort of accountability or a communication cadence inside the Facebook group, like every week or
Yeah.
whatever? We all just post whatever our actions are and whether we did it or not and what we need help with to be able to do it if we did not.
Yeah. In our Facebook group each week on Sundays, we do a check-in. And
There.
in the check-in, and I think maybe even Monday mornings. But we have where you can put what you're planning on working on that week, what your wins were from the past week, what you're wanting to improve on and work on this week. And then what are the actual steps and steps you're going to take to make this week better. So be on the lookout for that. We do that each week on Sunday. So always get into the chat, into the Facebook group, the Gym Heroes in Training group. We try to tag everybody as well. So make sure you go in and check each week. That'll be the best way that we can keep each other accountable. Hmm. Sweet. Yeah, kudos to you, Justin. Yep. Accountability partners is what can make or break it, you know? Having that support is important. So cool. Let's scroll down a little bit then. Let's do our forward focusers. What is it that I want to experience? How is it that I need to grow? And what is it that I want to contribute? What kind of stuff are you wanting to experience in your life when reaching these goals? What kind of stuff are you wanting to do? And how are you wanting to feel? How is it that you need to grow? In what areas and even specific things? And then how are you wanting to contribute
Yeah.
in life and to others, to yourself, to your families?
Oh.
Joy, peace, achievement, or experience. Yep. Growth, push what I believe is possible. Contribute, support others on their journeys, and document the lessons I've learned. Absolutely. Joy, humbling, loving, spelling.
Okay.
Mm. Want to experience the peace of being free from shackles and addiction. and to have a healthy heart, soul, mind, and healthy strength. Need to take actions to grow better, stronger, and to go out of my ways, knowledge, and to do so. Need to contribute efforts instead of sulking. Yeah. Yeah, people do feel stuck. Yeah, wanting to be unstuck. Feel like you're actually making progress, that you're actually moving forward.
I'm done with it, man. I'm done with Corona. I'm not carrying around COVID energy, lackadaisical, down, restricted. I'm done with flip the freaking, or you know what? Close the book.
Yeah,
Close the book. Put it in the garbage can. We're moving on. We're moving on, people.
exactly.
Let's keep it moving. We're good. We got this.
Spirit, joy and peace overall. Believe in the process. And share my gains to help motivate other people. Sorry you had COVID twice. You survived those, so you're one strong man, Matt.
Yeah.
Struggle with the balance to my own self-care. Yeah.
Because if you don't fill your own cup, how are you going to pour into others?
Yeah. We're always busy wanting to help other people, and sometimes we need to make sure that well, not sometimes, all the time. We need to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves so that we can help other people as well.
And that's what I've learned in like the past 8 months or so.
Yeah.
The best way I can help as many people as possible, the best way as possible is be as disciplined and as sharp on this as I can be.
Yeah. Well, cool. Let's scroll down to the 5 drivers.
Yeah. 5 drivers.
How would I like my strength and
I
conditioning
guess
to
it's the
look
4 drivers.
in 12 months?
May have goofed on.
Oh yeah, change that. It's only 4. That's okay. You
I
guys didn't
goofed
see
on
that. So what would you like your strength and conditioning to look like in 12 months? Let's
Yeah, imagine yourself a year from now.
Yeah.
March 3rd, 2024.
big picture.
We're miraculously sitting down on a call again.
Yeah.
Every single one of us. Where do you want to be? What amazing gains, mental strength, amazing accomplishments would you want to be telling us about right now? What would your biggest win be?
And I want to hear that in the chat as well.
Yes.
Hmm.
Actually, we could just sum that up in the last little bit there. Not be sick for once.
That I. Thank you, Taylor.
Oh Lord.
That's okay.
All right. There you go. Just being here next year is a victory. I'll
Yeah.
take it. Look
Yeah.
somewhat sexy when it comes to time for me. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Somebody finally said it. They want to look sexy. Thank you for your honesty. Exactly.
And be back in the gym 5 days a week. Be
Yeah.
able to make it consistently and getting in there each day. I know the weeks that I mean, we go back and forth between the type of cycles that we go through in our training. So sometimes we're going through cycles where we're going in 3 days a week. Sometimes we have it where it's 4 days a week. Sometimes we have it when it's 5 days a week. When I'm going in 5 days a week, I can't tell you the accomplishment that I feel at the end of the week, knowing that I made it in 5 days a week and
Oh,
I was
man.
able to do it and accomplish what I had set my mind out for. But yeah, you want to look good for your lady too. I get that. You feel good in your own body.
Same.
I want to be a muscle mommy with a consistent routine. That's my favorite, muscle mommy.
Wait, hold on. Can we talk about this? Hold on. This is my favorite thing in the world. Does everyone know that concept? You probably put it together, but I want to talk about this. What do we think about that?
What does it mean to be a muscle mommy, Taylor?
I'm still.
I think that it's a great goal, Josh.
For me?
I mean, Josh, do you have what it takes to be a muscle mommy?
Well, I'll tell you right now, no. I don't have the required parts to make that happen. I apologize.
That was great. I love that.
That's
Glad
pretty
we could all
good.
be here for that. Make the men at the gym look twice when I work out.
Oh snap! Here we go.
Oh yeah. How will you still love yourself if you don't accomplish any of these? Yeah. We want to be able to respect ourselves, right? So we want to be able to achieve and actually finish what we set out to do. I think that's a big part of loving and accepting and and
Deep
respecting
thoughts.
ourselves, you know?
Muscle mommies and flexi dad. Yeah, whatever works, man.
Yes. Flexi daddies. That's where you come in, Josh.
Flexi dad. Okay. Okay.
Well,
It's
cool.
Friday night, guys.
It is Friday.
Yeah, I
night.
was gonna say it's Friday night for sure. Oh, good lord.
So looking at these 4 areas, your training, your nutrition, and your mindset, I want you to rate, put like a check or an X or something like that in one of these for training. Is it your training? Are
Is
you
it-
at 100%? Are you a super, is that your superpower?
Is that what is that what is getting you through the day right now? Is that what's holding everything together? Like that's your anchor?
Is it maybe just a strength? You're doing great, but not necessarily a superpower.
Could
You
always
maybe,
be doing better.
yeah, is it maybe a weakness? Is it maybe something that you're only at about 50% and you know there's lots of improvement that needs to be done? Or is your training the problem right now?
Or is it holding you back and you know you need to fix it?
Yeah. Same thing with nutrition,
Yes.
mindset, and lifestyle.
How's your puzzle pieces?
Yes. How are your puzzle pieces?
Let's see. Training. We're gonna go ahead and say that it is strength. Gonna put X there. Nutrition, like I said, is my superpower. Oh, there it is. There's the 5th driver. Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say nutrition is a superpower, like I said. I feel like that is what's holding me together. And then as of right now, because like I know the cleanse isn't necessarily a natural thing, it would be better than what it is right now. But I'm gonna put both of these as like these are probably what needs to be worked on.
Yep. And we're doing that right
Yeah.
now.
Because I'm training, training will be a superpower once I can get through the workouts and I'm not so tired all the time and hurting and sore
Yep.
just from dealing with all the crap I'm dealing with. Nutrition is going good because that's what's keeping digestion and like my stomach going.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I don't have the best mindset right now. It's just wearing on me a little bit. And then lifestyle, I'm just sleeping all the time, not getting all my habits in. I'm getting like most of them in. I'm just not as sharp on my discipline as I could be whenever I,
Yep.
I'll have some days where it's like, oh, I need to take a nap. And then, but we're getting through it.
Yep.
I
That's why we're
think
doing
it'll be
this
another,
parasite
yeah, it'll
cleanse.
be another like 10 weeks or so.
So it comes down to it. You get rid of that. We heal that
Yeah.
up. You're going to be 100%.
So enough about me. Share in the chat. Where are you at on all your drivers? I want to hear.
Training's about 50%.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mindset is your strength. Lifestyle
go.
80%, nutrition 75%,
Yeah.
training 50%, nutrition 75, mindset and lifestyle also 75.
Absolutely. I like this. As you can see, it really kind of helps paint a picture of what you need to work on. Has this made things more clear for you?
Good.
You know what's interesting about this?
Been super helpful. Awesome. Yeah, what's
Um,
up?
I feel like people only do the goal setting thing or the like check in with myself, how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, am I on pace, am I behind? I feel like we as people don't do that frequently enough.
No.
I don't think it's enough on January 1st to write down goals and then maybe in the middle of the year think about where you're at and then December reflect.
Yeah.
What if it was a weekly practice on a Friday or a Saturday or Sunday where you rank yourself in the 4 drivers and you
Mhm.
assess yourself on a weekly basis? So that feedback loop of you checking in and gaining that self-awareness as to how you're doing and what you can improve on. What if you did that more frequently? I think that allows us to
Yeah.
course correct a lot faster and be more efficient.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it keeps you from being distracted and going on to different things, being able to really focus on what you're wanting to do each week.
Oh, for sure. Because I know this is more business and strength and conditioning, but like us talking about what we're going to do each day and what our goals are for each week as we schedule out our week and stuff, like that's helped us move forward and get things done with business and stuff. So it'd be the same with health and fitness or the strength and conditioning stuff. And then like something I'd tell everybody too, like I know it sounds dumb and it's tedious and nobody wants to do it, but literally sitting down, taking the time to write this out and think deeply on it is what's going to actually help you paint a target on the wall and reach your goals. Just sitting there and passing, saying, oh, this is what I want to do. Like, no, you're not going to get there. But if you actually sit down, you see what you want, how to get there, take a good hard look at yourself, do some self-assessment, see where you're lacking at, where your mistakes are, what you need to improve on. Actually taking the time to take that hard, honest look at yourself is what's going to get you to where you want to be anywhere in life, whether it's strength and conditioning, business,
Mhm.
anything else in life. Like take the time to actually see what you want, how to get there, and what you need to improve on.
Yeah.
It gets me through even like my daily tasks of like, these big projects we have. I don't ever think of them as like the big project anymore. It's like literally think out in your head every little stinking step and every little possible action. It helps me get through things. It helps me be more attentive to detail, and it helps me just perform better. It helps me get things, be more productive, helps me with procrastination, that big word again. It helps with all of that. So
Mhm.
just be more attentive to detail and actually take the time to think deeply on things.
And it
So-
doesn't have to be a 90-minute powwow. Like it can be
Yeah.
a 5 or 10 minutes at 9 a.m. every day, or on a Monday and then a Friday each week, just a 5 or 10-minute reflection. Hey, where am I at? How am I thinking? How am I doing right now? What do I need to improve on? That's all it takes. It totally transformed my life. I used to be so anxious. I have all this energy and wouldn't know what to do with it. I wasn't checking in with myself and operating at the consciousness and self-awareness level I needed to. And I did that, and I was able to direct my energy directionally. And that's why my life directionally improved. So I highly recommend, if anyone feels a little bit of anxiety, depression, a little bit lost, a little bit stuck, you feel any of that, a quick 5 or 10 daily reflection would be, or even a weekly reflection, whatever you can stick with. I highly recommend it.
Absolutely. The
Awesome.
the 3 questions that me and Jeslyn on our weekly calls, we go through these 3 main questions. It's what went well this week, what didn't go well this week, and what are solutions to make next week better? Asking those 3 simple questions can do a lot for you.
There you go. Lose yourself in the service of others. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. So let's go down here. So out of all these things, what is working well and what is not working well? Go ahead and put those in. We've already talked about them, so just fill those in.
I think that's good. What's not working?
Yeah. Focus on cleansing the body. Mm. Yep.
Yep.
Accurate.
There we go.
Let's scroll down a little bit.
That is the end of the page.
That's the end of it?
That is the end
Cool.
of the page. So yeah, let us know in the chat what
Yeah.
what's working well, what isn't working well.
Trying to think of what's working well for me and what's not working well for me. I'm thinking probably what is working well is my nutrition is pretty good. I think my mindset is spot on. I'd say probably mindset would probably be my biggest thing. Mm. And I'd say what's not working well would probably be, yeah, getting back in. You and I have talked to Jeslyn about getting our water in. That's
Yep.
probably where I struggle the
Yep,
most.
you
is
just go
getting my
back,
water in.
just
So
go
I'd say
back to
probably
your
nutrition.
basics. It's
You
always-
guys, we like Marco Polo. We both have to do 4 jugs a day, and we like Marco Polo to who can get their gallon in before each other.
Yeah, And
It's
if
the little things in life. It's the little things.
it is.
whatever.
It's
takes.
Jesslyn at 4:35 a.m. Got it in. Beat ya.
Well, like
Good
the funny thing
Lord.
about it is she'll be like, oh, I started late, but I still got to go.
Yep. What's working well? Committing to exercise and not making morning excuses, focusing on it and having a loud conversation, having out loud conversations about finances and not looking at the phone early. Yeah, that's something I've been trying to do too is in the morning, when I have my quiet time with God and I have my devotion and stuff, I try not to even pick up my phone. I turn off my alarm and then I get out of bed. I don't grab my phone. I don't take it with me. I go into the opposite in another room. So I'm not even in the same room as my phone. And I try the first hour that I'm awake to not even look at that because I've realized that when I wake up and I immediately look at my phone, it's just chaos in my phone. I start thinking about everything that I need to get done. I start thinking about everyone I need to check in with. That's like I have no time to prepare and actually wake up. So doing that has been super helpful. Where's your prayer, mindset, meditation, inner peace, finding gratitude every
Absolutely.
day and always laughing and smiling every day at something? Yes.
Taylor, do you need to be in this Marco Polo with Branda and I? We could just do it on Facebook. Like we could just have a whole group chat about water. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, girl, if it's gonna help you.
Brenda daily. I need to set an alarm.
Yeah, we have an app that we use. It's a habit tracking app. So if you guys have iPhones, then it's an iOS app. But in this, I have all of the apps, all the habits that I want to get in during the day. And there's a spot where I can have reminders. So throughout the day, I have several of them that are already up. I have a reminder, and you can choose what the reminder says to you, the message. And that's even more fun. So on mine for my water, it says, drink water. Thousands have lived without love, but not one without water. Yeah,
Oof.
deep stuff right there. So drink your water. Then I got drinking orange juice. On my workout reminder, I have be ready for what's to come because I want to be prepared for anything. I got my 10-minute walk reminder. Go take a walk. Just telling me what to do. I got to drink orange juice. I just put chug, chug, chug because orange juice. Yeah. If any of you guys would want that app, let me know and I can send that over to you. Not working well, prioritizing, organizing, following through and developing a consistent training routine, going to bed on time. Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to open your planner and just go, yeah, this is really important. I'll just move this around and trying to organize your life when you live by a planner is sounds great in theory. And then you
Yeah.
say you're going to do it. And then you do it great for 3, 4,
Yep.
maybe even, I think I've gotten like a week. And in my brain, I know it's 21 days for this habit building, like neurologically.
Yeah.
But I seem to have this plateau at about 7, 8. And it's this constant thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just missed one day. I'll do it next day. And then tomorrow is always another day. Before
Mm,
you know it, your habit building starts all over again. So
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
It does. That's why I think it's good to have not to like overwhelm yourself with everything, all the things you want to do each day. Try to give yourself just, 2, 3, or 4 things that you want to try to accomplish each day. Because then it doesn't seem as overwhelming,
Yeah.
I know that for me, I don't know anyone else, but I always have like 5. But the problem is my work-life balance. I really need to work on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so hard when you've been doing something for so long. Plus, you're trying to open a private practice in a place that doesn't have a lot of mental health for like specialized trauma training. You
Mhm.
really want to focus on it. It's hard. And so
Yeah,
just trying to make that transition.
absolutely. Absolutely. Just curious, what are your what are your 5 things that you try to do each day?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do my prayer and worship. I have a little area in my house. We do prayer warrior stuff at church. I usually do some kind of worship training because I'm on the worship team. So I like to sing a lot. I meditate. Let's see, what's the other one? I have my gratitude list. I'm a coffee drinker. I really need to break this habit. It's super bad for me. And then just trying to get like I said, I've been trying to go to bed on time, which will help my, because I like having my morning workout. I always say night workout's but it never happens by the time I get home.
You're
or
tired.
crisis. Right. And so those are my 5, like those are my 4 for sure. And then my 5th one will usually go to whatever came from last night. Like, oh, I need to get this done. And then I'll put it on there,
Yeah.
But the workout I'd really like to get back in because I used to be a runner. So I used to be on the here in Versailles, they had a run group up at the gym and I used to run there and I was training for half marathon.
Nice.
And then I had a
Nice.
physical ailment that and an accident that hurt with my knee. And so I'm no longer ever able to run again. But I haven't given up the half marathon. I'm just gonna have to walk it. So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
but now I do other stuff like swim and rock climb. The problem is midlife, all that stuff is great, but it doesn't really help with your core. And your core to rock climb has to be your strongest. So I want to
Yeah.
add in yoga, but I need to really focus on strength training too. Now that
Yeah,
I've hit that
absolutely.
mid thing, because my goal for a year, I know what I'll be at 45 because that's like a week. I can't do much about it. But in 46, I want to see a much different me. That was more like my early 30s, not pre-kids, just early 30s. And I know I can get there
Yeah.
because I've been there.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a lot of hard work and consistency,
Yeah.
which the hard work isn't the problem. It's the consistency that I struggle with, the balance.
Yeah. Understand that. Understand that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jeslyn, try Pilates.
There you go.
Yeah, do different things, stuff like that. So do you have like a workout routine that you're trying to get into now to help strengthen your core and strengthen those stuff?
I have a Fit Coach app, and my roommate has like a Beachbody subscription. So we also have the Pyro. I think that's what she said. Maybe wrong on that. And she's a nurse, so she usually handles our nutrition here in the house.
Yeah.
But it's not really, the routine is just what's on the app, and then trying to follow it up with either yoga stretching. Pilates I have thought about. I did it years ago. I just haven't got back into it because I haven't found anything that I don't know that I guess I
mean,
really
I'm
will stick with.
23. I'm 23 and I did it with my mom last summer and it like kicked my butt for like 3 days. I was like, and so like, yeah, I mean, that's what I do. Even like I work out a lot more. I work out a lot more, but like there's days where I'll go in and I'll look at her and I'll be like, I gotta work on my squats. And she's like, oh, we do reformer work. So she throws me on a reformer and I'm like, Ooh. And she's like, ha, you thought you were doing squats correctly. Wrong. And I don't know. Super fun. I like it. I don't like yoga. Love Pilates.
Well, cool.
I am willing to give it a try.
I always fall over. I like to just lift heavy stuff. That's my forte.
Oh yeah.
Yoga is just a good mindset reset, you know,
Yeah.
and the meditation and just the stretching your body out.
Well, and
So-
it connects your mind and your body. You know,
Mhm, the
you're being
somatic,
able to.
yeah, the somatic link, exactly.
Yes, you get to feel each and every muscle, and you get to
Mm-hmm.
feel how it stretches. You start to when you start to
Mhm.
recognize like doing certain movements and what muscle groups that it stretches, and doing things that you're being able to be mindful of what
Mhm.
muscle group that you're being able to feel, which is going to give you a better mind muscle connection, which is going to help you be able to, in the gym, whenever you are working out, you're going to be able to stimulate muscles so much better just because you know how to activate those muscles.
Well, and I know that I do a lot of progressive muscle relaxation. And it's funny because someone mentioned in one of our clinical staffings the amount of yoga, meditation, progressive muscle, all that stuff that we just talked about that we do daily with our clients because they're DBT. You would think that would be a lot,
Yeah.
but it's such a different experience when you're fully able to focus just on you
Mhm.
and not be teaching something like that.
Yeah.
So I really would love to get back there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, this is the end of the main exercise. So now we just wanted to open this up for any questions. If you guys are struggling with anything and you guys had any questions for us, we would love to talk with you, answer any questions that you may have. So if the questions, put them in the chat.
Yeah.
Are we reviewing what we put next year? Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll ask you guys next year around this time if you guys did what you said you wanted to do.
Yep.
Check in on you a year
Yep.
from now. If anybody ghosts me, you're just gonna
I
randomly.
mean, we're
hear
gonna
from me
hold
in a
you
year.
to it. You know,
I'll call you, show up at your house, be like, hey, so did you reach your goals?
yeah, we're coming for you. Don't make us do it.
Don't ghost me, Taylor. I can't handle that.
I moved. Good luck finding me. We have our ways.
We've got to wait. The Holy Spirit will tell me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, shots fired. You good, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. Any other questions or another thing you can put in the chat is what is your biggest takeaway from all this?
Yeah, what have you learned today?
What have you learned?
What stood out to you?
Tell us how we helped make you better for being on this call. This is a loving community. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We
That's
get
what we're here
we
for.
get things done. We need to check in with ourselves more often. Absolutely. I don't feel so overwhelmed about my goals once we broke it all down. Awesome. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we were trying to do. Just help break everything down to where it seems
Yeah.
a lot more feasible.
Give clarity, you know?
Definitely more insightful and aware at what can be focused on. Love having a group to be accountable with. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Lean into this. All you need to.
Yes. Be as, and all of you guys can be as involved as possible in the Facebook group, because that's not only going to help you, that's going to help everybody else in the group as well. It's a wonderful way to help organize mental, physical, and spiritual goal. To have a goal and to list out how we can get there. This leads more organization where it is needed. Thank you guys for doing this. Absolutely. I'm glad you guys could all be here today. I was hoping that going through that exercise, like Taylor had said, it would help you feel not as overwhelmed. You can really break down and see all the areas that actually all the areas to work on and to focus on in order for you to really see progress. And when you really break it down, like when he first showed the 4-circle Venn diagram, it looks chaotic at first. You're like, what is this? And then whenever he first showed me that and he started to break it down, he started to explain it. And I was like, they really was genius, because I thought, oh my goodness, that cleared up anything that I would have even had. How clear that up, give me insight, give me focus, and understanding on like what it is we're actually focusing on, you know? We are a team and we can learn from everybody. Yeah, I love it. Well, cool. Well, do you want to wrap up things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How exactly do I need to do that?
Well, actually, before we do that, Josh, do you have any other golden nuggets that you would like to drop on us today?
Yeah. Special guest.
Sure. I'll leave you with this regarding the habits and trying to stay on track and setting a goal and having clarity on how you're going to get there and then ultimately pursuing that path. There's a great one-liner that I really love, and it's helped a lot of my clients stay on track. And it goes like this. It's beautiful, but it's simple. I don't care if you fall off the wagon. I really don't. I just care that you jump back on. So maybe give yourself a little bit of grace. You're going to fall off unless you're never going to have a slice of birthday cake and ice cream again. Can we just be honest?
Yeah.
I am, and I won't apologize for it. So I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to say, Josh, you said you would do better and here you are again. And then the old story of the previous identity that I had comes back and the devil starts talking to me. You don't have to go through all that. You don't have to. And you do get the choice and you do have the power to give yourself a little bit of grace and jump back on the wagon. So maybe that reduces a little bit of the pressure that a lot of people have and the experience when they set and try to achieve a goal and don't. So
yeah,
it's serious, but also don't take it that seriously. You fall off the wagon. It's all good, man. Jump back on. We got you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're all just walking each other home anyway, aren't we?
You got it.
It's not your ability to stay on the wagon. It's your ability to get back on. That's what matters.
Absolutely. And also wanted to let you guys know that if you guys are wanting any more help putting together a plan, trying to really achieve these goals to the best of your ability and be able to have support and stuff too, I would love to talk with you guys. We could give you a free consultation call if you guys would be interested in getting a plan for you. I would love to talk with you after you and I would talk. Basically, it's just us having a conversation, seeing what your goals are, why you haven't reached them already, and then just seeing how we can best help you. And if I feel like we can help, then you and Nick can get on a call and go over all of the information that goes into our program, what it even looks like, as well as all the nitty-gritty details. So if you guys would want to get on a call, you can reach out to us after this call. Once we get off, just DM us, whether it's on Facebook or whatever platform we had talked with you on.
Chat.
No, we can just do it afterward.
Okay,
That's okay.
okay.
But just DM us, let us know, and then we can send you the link to book in.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that was exactly how I started my journey with Nick. And so I got a lot of clarity as a result of that call. You should absolutely book in for that call if you're not already a client of theirs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
100%. You can watch my testimony then.
Yes.
Yeah, Jesselyn.
And if you're still a client, go watch my testimony again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesselyn, you've been with us for a while. What would you say is the biggest lesson you've learned being in our program?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been with them for over a year, almost a year and a half now.
I was gonna say, how long have you been here?
November I hit a year. So yeah, we're almost a year and a half. And it's crazy to be on a call with Josh. He actually last year FaceTimed me randomly.
I remember.
It was great.
It was a good time.
I will say the whole falling off a wagon legit is a thing. So this summer I went back home and I did fall off the wagon. I say, I blamed down my mom and I said, well, when mom, you're home with mom and she makes sweets every week, like you have to eat them. You don't say no to a Mexican woman. So that's how that went.
Uh-huh.
And so I came back to school and I sat down with Nick and I said, Nick, I got to start over again. And then I kind of said, bye, Nick. And now I've been hanging out with Brenda. And literally I just started meds like 2 weeks ago. And I said, Brenda, we got to start over again.
Yeah.
And so I do this constant, like, all right, this is a new thing in my life. And they became like brother and sister to me. And they probably know more in my life than my friends. But every week we're like, all right, what more can I do to improve it? And that's the thing. I was Nick's first COVID patient.
Yeah.
One
He
of
didn't know
many
what to
now.
do.
Everybody's getting COVID now, or they used to.
Yeah. I remember that. He's like, start walking. And I was like, no. And he's like, yeah. And you know what? It went through. And so I think that's the best thing, is that we just keep going. And I don't know. I think a lot of people think I secretly am dating this Nick guy because I talk about him all the time. They're like, who's that?
Oh gosh.
It's like, oh, my trainer.
It's okay. It's just my coach.
But yeah, I mean, it's a family.
Just address me as Trainer Nick. That may solve everything.
Now I don't have you. I have Brenda. It's all right.
Exactly.
There
Now it's
you
just
go.
now you're
Little
just talking with his
salty.
wife.
Yeah, and about every couple weeks he throws Josh's name in there, or he'll say, oh, I was working with this client or this one. And so really a team approach, I think. We all learn from each other, and that's kind of nice that we go at it. I think they do a good job of, figuring out what works for you and making everything fit for you. I mean, I've done everything from, okay, home workouts, let's do home workouts, back to let's get back in the gym. I don't know, sneak peek. My testimony talks about how I went from never being in the gym, I was afraid to go to the gym, to 3 days in a row. And I don't know, I'll probably go work out here. He has some home workouts for me. I make my friends go to the gym. They have service dogs. The service dogs go to the gym. I mean, I'm a college kid, so I find time, but I have friends that have disabilities. And so I adapt. I pretend I'm their trainer and I adapt my workout so they can work out. Yeah.
Yeah. Look
Adapt,
at you.
improvise, overcome. There you go.
Jeslyn has truly become a gym hero. I just want to say that.
Absolutely. I also want to add into, just for funnies, that when I first got on a call with her, she said, and quote, I will not go to the gym.
Mhm.
And my response was,
Now
oh,
look
you
at
won't,
you.
really? And then now she's, we went from we took her from somebody who refused to go to the gym, was just kind of terrified of it, just didn't want to have anything to do with it. Now she has no fear. She waltzes. I can say waltzes right on in there, bringing other people in as well. So dragging them along as well, and going 5 days a week. So we can overcome any of your obstacles, whatever's getting in your way, we can help
We
you through.
haven't gone all week because of meetings. We're going tomorrow morning.
Am I right? There you go.
Yeah.
The sincerity.
This skipped my gym workout. No, I'll work out here.
Yeah.
I even made my boyfriend, I told him I'm coming for vacation, and he's like, oh, I have a gym I've been working out. I go, good, I can try it out. And he goes, wait, you're working out? I go, yeah, when I'm there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make him toe the line.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just
love
want to
it.
impress him with my big thighs, and
Oh, yeah.
outdo it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll post
like
it all
it.
online, y'all, when I
Here
do
we
it, guys.
go. Here we
Nice.
go.
Have you guys
Brandon and I
ever?
have conversations. Yeah, muscle mom. Yeah, Brandon and I have
Yes.
Oh,
conversations of
no,
how
here
like
we
we
go.
compete with the guys. So
Yeah. We want to be
Here we
stronger
go.
than the men. Am I right?
Mhm.
Josh
Yes.
can't handle it.
Hey,
Josh,
I'm
one
good with
day
it,
I'll be
man. I'm good with
competing
it.
against you.
I'm good with it. Strengthen up, mommies. You guys got it.
Say
Do
it
your thing.
makes me think of the women who crush watermelons and pumpkins with their thighs and their quads.
Oh dear
The
God.
adductor
That's what I wanna
machine,
do.
basically, with the watermelon.
Yeah.
Next
Yes.
year, y'all. Next year, after I hit my muscle, I beat the
Taylor,
machine.
get
Then
on
I'll
mute.
just go on to fruit.
Dude, one of these
I
days.
just want to concentrate on the midsection. I'm good. I'll let you all have the muscle mommy.
She want.
I just need to get my body back into the core. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so
You're
crush a
good.
watermelon with your core. Okay.
There you go.
There we go,
Exactly.
here.
Y'all take that. Just help me with my core. We'll talk in a couple days and we'll work on that plan.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
I like it.
I love it. Taylor, that's your September goal is to crush a watermelon between your thighs. I'm telling you, if we could, you, me, and Jeslyn should all get together someday and have a video of us all
I'll come
crushing
visit you.
watermelons. I love it.
Yeah.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
goodness.
That's my end goal. I'm just trying to crush my fat with my core.
There you go. So we'll crush watermelons with your core. There you go.
Yes. Yep. You and Lana both will be doing that. I love that. Well,
Alrighty.
thank you guys so much for being on today.
my gosh.
I've had a hoot and a half.
Yes, it has been
So glad you
wonderful.
guys made it. Hopefully, like we talked about, hopefully you have clarity moving forward and you feel better and ready than ever to take these next steps. And if you guys do want to get on a call with us, then just DM us after this and we'll get you booked in. Sweet.
Great work, guys.
Happy
It's
Friday
nice
night.
meeting you guys.
Yeah,
Yes, good
thanks for
meeting you too.
spending your Friday night with us. It's been
Have a
awesome.
Good night, y'all.
What are y'all talking about? I have to go grocery shopping now because that's my fabulous life.
There we go. Man, already putting the work in. So proud of you.
I know.
The
It's
night's
awesome.
still young.
Yeah. All right.
Well, cool. You guys have a great rest of your night and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Take care,
Bye.
guys. Have a great
Bye.
weekend.
Love you. Bye.